Good evening, Ed McCurvey, District 4. I wanted to come today and say thank you to the council and to the city police for cleaning up the area around Food for Less at Henderson and Prospect. I observed them smoking crack, criminals smoking crack and sleeping over there for several days, and it was growing, passing around alcohol. That was cleaned out. Thank you very much to the council for your continued pressure and with the city resources and with the police department to keep the pressure on the lawlessness that we're seeing in our city. Thank you very much for that. It's important that when I send my daughter or my mom or my sister or my wife to the store, that they don't have to worry about being accosted by crack addicts when they're going to the store. We really appreciate that you guys are continuing to put the pressure on these folks that are criminals in our city and squatting in the city property. It's helping to restore the law and order. It may take some time before that rule of law is restored properly and that spirit of our city is returned because it's been so lax for so long. We really appreciate what you guys are doing and keeping the pressure on in the city, and I know you're bearing a lot of resources on this. Please continue to do that. It's helping, and it's really making a difference for those of us that live and work in the city, and I just wanted to say I sincerely appreciate it. I know my family does and our neighbors do. Safety and security is one of our #1 jobs, and you guys are doing a much better job with that this year with this problem, and we just sincerely appreciate it. As to item 12, I know that's a faith-based, the previous person said they want to pull that based on insurance. If that's a faith-based thing, it just seems like that's a targeted issue. I'm all for faith-based things in the park. I'm sure we can work that out. I also want to make a comment about smart meters with my last minute. The city has consistently exceeded its conservation efforts without smart meters. The city and its residents are doing a terrific job of conserving water. Putting smart meters in does cost a lot of money. And it is in an area we already have a lot of revenue in the city, which is in the water area. We will reduce the amount of people it takes, and that reduces jobs in our city. The lion's share of the water conservation is being put on the people. People consume 10% of the water throughout the state. Agriculture consumes 90% of the water in the state. And we're asking the 10% of the people to pick up the weight and pay the lion's share for water that is mostly used by agriculture. I'm not against agriculture, but there needs to be balance. And to put this much pressure on cities and the target of 50 gallons per person is too much.
Thank you, Mr. McCurvey. Is there anyone else that would like to come forward? Please do so.